Here we have an MS project file, which is the building of a road 2 kilometers long for an informal settlement in the municipal district, I think, of Cape Town. I did simulate this. So let's put in a field which is going to be a custom date field called today, a very simple field. Always activate your formula radio button. I like to click the radio button first, whereupon you will get a warning, but that's fine. And let's put that formula in. And that formula is simply going to be today. All right, project date, current date. There we go. That's all we want. We just want the current date inserted. There we go, current date. And it will give us another warning, which is quite normal because we're playing with the very innards of MS Project. Always activate use formula because that's going to show it in the summary fields as well, which is why we've got that row of hashes. But look, there is the field. Now we're going to create a second field, also a date field, and that will be date 2 at this point, because we've used date 1. So let's use date 2. Right click and go down to custom fields over there. And there we're going to call this one the 2 weeks ahead field. 2 weeks ahead. Don't call it something common. Call it something unusual. Activate formulae, accept the measure, the warning, and then let's put this formula in. I will include it in the description. Let's have a look at it a little closer. Okay, so it's project date, add, what's the function, the current date, 10 days, which you would know is of course 2 weeks, on the standard calendar. If you're using another calendar, you have to put another calendar in. Use formula, and there we go. It's obviously only set it to after today, so we've got today plus 10 days, 17 October, 8 to 17, 6 to 17 October, should I say. There we go. All right. So we've now created these 2 fields, and I'm going to get rid of these 2 fields or hide them. You never really delete a field in MS Project. What you do is you hide them, but if you press delete to do the same thing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a filter that filters out all tasks that are 2 weeks into the future. Let's go. New filter on the view ribbon. We're going to go down to new filter and we're going to create this filter. So down we go to new filter, and we're going to call this the 2 weeks ahead filter. 2 weeks ahead filter. Nice. So the first thing we have to do is, obviously that's by default activated, show in menu, and that is because we want it to be always available. We're going to go to the scheduled start is greater than, that's also activated, but is greater than the today field. There we go. You type it, it doesn't jump there automatically. You have to play around. Likewise, scheduled start is less than or equal to 2 weeks ahead. So you can type 2, and if you click the down arrow, it'll go down there, 2 weeks ahead, but don't forget your AND operator. That's important because this is an exclusive filter, not an inclusive one. So we now activate show related summary rows. We want the summary rows to be shown as well, so we can see what the deliverables are. And there we have the AND as well. So we've got those 3 things that are very important. Good, let's click on save. And now what we need to do is we need to make sure this is available in the global template for all our projects. So we go to File and Info. And once we've gone to File and Info, we go to Organizer and go to Fields. Once we've been to Fields, we then copy the fields across. There we go, Fields. I'm not going to copy the WBS, that's from a prior lesson. Copy across the global, the PT file. There we go. Now these filters are available to all your projects. And let's see if this filter works. Let's see if this filter works. We're going to go to View, to Filters, and to activate the 2 weeks ahead filter. There it is, 2 weeks ahead. It's saved, and there you go. Isn't that beautiful? So all our tasks that are 2 weeks ahead, and we can then obviously do our project planning accordingly.